Cheers. Midnight-ish. Thereabouts. Fuck the landlord. Evil bitch. I don't know how people can be so fucking evil and dumb. Like they just want the wrath of God and the punishment for fucking with the righteous. Yeah. Read the title. Peace. Actually, I don't know.
You pull off the road, middle of nowhere, a ghost town. A grocery store sits there like a memory, quiet, still, just the way you like it. You step inside, and for the first few moments, it feels like how life used to be. Empty aisles, soft fluorescent lights, no distractions, no watches, no weird stares, just peace. For a brief second, you believe maybe today will be different. Maybe you were wrong. But that hope, it never survives the minute. Because suddenly, here they come. One after another, like roaches when the light flicks on.
Stupid bitch with the
The
black
gang
dog
stalkers.
yesterday. Both of them need to be... Yeah.
Marching in, hands in pockets, pretending they're browsing, pretending they belong. Pretending they're not part of a bad improv troupe with one script. Confuse the target. And you think, where did they come from?
Wait up.
There was one car outside.
That chick that walked the back black dog, that with the blonde hair, down in the shops yesterday, you're fucking retard, mate. Retard.
One. Did 10 of them hatch from the trunk like gremlins? Did they come crawling up from the floorboards? Are they breeding underground like termites? You try not to laugh, because it's absurd, but also, it's real. You know the pattern. You've seen it before. This isn't random. Here's the truth. You're not the problem. You're the contrast. You're the calm in a world that makes them itch. You enjoy silence. They need chaos. You walk in with peace. They bring noise. They are the noise. Why? Because they can't stand that you're unbothered. It eats them alive. You, a highly sensitive person.
Oh, we're being fucked with. No surprises. Wonder who's doing that. Huh. The neighbour. Like last time, maybe. Just pretty much everyone. Bunch of fucking losers. Anyway. Hackaboos. You motherfuckers would still be awake, wouldn't you? You hacker losers. Hey? Should I name names? You fucking hacker losers? Oops. I'd get like 1,000 views on a fucking rabbit fucking video, or 1,000 views on a fucking kangaroo video. I'm gonna post some other weird thing and I get like 20 views. Or 80. For flying monkeys, 80. How does that even make sense? Like, how does it actually make sense? We need to go from the start again. I'm gonna watch that whole thing. Pretty loud. Welcome to Midnight Sessions with Jezza. Why gang stalkers flood the store? You know, I said to this guy yesterday, I got grey hair. And he's like, nah. And I'm like, have you seen The Wizard of Oz? And he's like, nah. And I just like laughed at him. I just went, fucking, this dude. He was like 3 or 4, just walked in. Cheers, George. Do you people want to fuck around? I guess you do. That's pretty sad. That is really sad, man. Like she was fucking full-blown narcissist. This lady with this black dog ties it up and it just starts barking. What is the fucking point of taking your dog walking that actually can't handle that? Like, because it just barks when you tie it up at the shop, like you knew that's what it was going to do, and you did it like right outside the shop. And I look forward to seeing you again, lady. Anyway, what a weird one. And the dude that didn't even know what the fuck the Wizard of Oz was. Wow, that's pretty cool. Actually, we'll just play it.
In tune, present, self-contained. You walk through life like a song on low volume, and they're the static. They want to scratch your record, interrupt your rhythm, because their own minds are loud, chaotic, screaming. They don't feel calm unless you feel disturbed. It's the only way they feel.
Seen a dude walking by himself on a path last night, and he stopped. He was a stalker, and he started walking again. Well, he's like walking towards me on my path. I was kind of polite with the torch with that dude. No, I should have just beamed the fuck out of him because I didn't know who the fuck he was. Bunch of fuckheads, huh? Give me the lift of this. If there's any like absolute legends in Adelaide, let me know, because I'm sick of dealing with total fuckwards. I just flip the script on you, backflip and flip the script. Let me know if you're not one of those types of people. Actually sticks with your fucking plan for like the long haul. Like, if you get what I'm saying. If you want to see Jezza continue doing his awesome shit and get back to doing his awesome shit, let me know. I'm serious. Let me know. I could go anywhere, but I'd rather stay here in Adelaide. Maybe you can move here and we can start something fucking epic. Because I'm not being respected here at all by anyone. No respect. I should get some fucking spray paint and just put it up somewhere. And go, yeah, so what? No respect. And then Jezza. I fucking come home And there's this weird creep, like, I decided to go sit on this seat. There's this weird creep down there. He just takes off because he notices that I'm like going down there to sit, and it's actually a gang stalker in the area. And he just fucking fucked off like a shadow in the night. Just walked off. And I had my cigarette there. Came home, bawling, crying, and I fucking went to sleep. For like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like 5 hours. So I've already had my sleep. I've been asleep for 5 hours. Some people just need to be like executed, man. Narcissists. Cooked people doing cooked things. I'm not going back on that. I'm still the same. I'm never gonna change. I don't think on that. I can forgive. But until there's full forgiveness, which requires an apology. That's how I was taught. That's how I was taught when I was younger by my mother. So there's no way I'm like removing that. Like, yeah, she's a psycho, she's a bitch, but she made me who I am. And I thank her every day, multiple times, for just being my mum, who I am. My experiences every day, everything that I've gained knowledge on, enlightenment, truth, all that. I wouldn't be who I am if my mum hadn't gave birth to me, or whatever. You know, so at least I do that. I do forgiveness. I forgive people for what they've done. But I don't know what it actually does. I've been doing it for so long now. Being thankful, having a massive amount of gratitude for everyone, and I still get no respect. Everyone knows, like so many people know that I'm in there. And so many people walk past and they know who I am, and then just like, how you going? Like, as if I'm gonna tell you. I'm not fucking doing very well. I'm pissed off. Yeah? I'm pissed off with my mum. I'm pissed off with fucking my landlord. I'm pissed off with everyone that's stalking me and not actually wanting to be my friend. Like, yeah, it's a little bit strange, but like, you'd think that like, oh, someone would have, like, I mean, fucking the three dudes up at the fucking thing. Like, they didn't even try to stop me. Like, oh, are you Jezza? Like, no one's really even said, no one stopped me and gone like, oh, are you that Jezza guy? Like, what the fuck, man? If this was Glenelg, I would have, like, probably had people come up and introduce themselves to me by now. It's like that's happening, but no one's saying shit. They're just like, they know exactly who the fuck I am, and they've believed like some retarded version or whatever that Anna's fucking put out to like Neighborhood Watch that I'm like some dangerous person or some shit, or whatever they've gone and done. Like, they've just gone and done that on their own separately, because I've just been walking, and like, it's a bit strange. You'd think that that would have actually attracted some kind of positive experience, and I haven't had any, really. I've just had weird from that Ben guy. It could have been him, like last night, just sitting there. He's probably been notified, oh yeah, he's actually just coming out now, he's walking home. Oh, go sit at the thing and then fucking make sure he's going home and shit, and then go do your walk. Okay? Okay. Flying monkeys, bro. I need a better song, but like it's really clear about flying monkeys. Like there's flying monkeys, flying monkeys, flying like heaps of times. Someone should make it. Someone should make a new song called Flying Monkeys. There's already enough there, but I can't find one. Or I haven't found one yet. But like, I could just play really loud, like in the part, in there, just like in there, like 6 o'clock at night. Flying monkeys, you're all a bunch of flying monkeys. But seriously, fucking so, you know how you know you're being stalked? Because they don't say hello. They never say hello to you. They just look at you and go, there he is, and look away. Or kind of like mind read the cunts, man. People think I'm crazy. I fucking tell George, and he's like, you can't. I'm like, do you know what an INTP is? I'll figure out things. I just know what the fuck it is, bro. They're like, no evidence. Like, wow, I know it's weird and shit, but like, it's called intuition and perception. Look into fucking the 16 personality types, you motherfucker. Whoops. Sorry, but you know, like, some people are just retarded and dumb. And like, he didn't know what the wizard was either, but he's a fucking Indian bloke. So there's like a part reason for that. But that white dude, I was baffled. That was a definite gang stalker. He came in and asked for some retarded thing too. And some other retard did that. Like 2 or 3 other retards did something like that. Come in, like, ask for shit. And it was just like, yeah, right. Like, do you think I'm fucking stupid? Do you think I'm fucking stupid? Because I'm not. You're the stupid one. I just laugh now. I was like, fucking retards, mate. I wish it was Glenelg. Like, this is just like possessed. This entire neighborhood is possessed by like some evil spirit. Like they've gotten taken over by like whatever. I think it is like the park. I think it is because they're all retards and fools and they've gone against things for so long and they know and they're embarrassed and actually they're somehow attracted to the negative energy of the bush. And I've found out like that that's actually what you actually have to do. And there's very few people that are actually genuine. Like, who knows, that guy that I seen walking last night might have been a decent person, just doing his thing, you know, but kind of a little bit unlikely because the way he's talked was just like, he wasn't in there to exercise, man. He was just going for a real quiet stroll. Who the fuck goes for a real quiet, like, walk? When he walked past me, he didn't sound like he was puffing at all. Like he wasn't straining, he wasn't trying or straining. Now, who the fuck goes for a quiet stroll at that time by themselves? Very interesting, I found. Fuckwits everywhere, that's all I can say. Fuckwits everywhere. Back to the video. Or should we crank the whole thing up there? Should we crank the whole thing? It's not that bad.
In tune. You pull off the road, middle of nowhere, a ghost town. A grocery store sits there like a memory, quiet, still, just the way you like it.
I didn't even have my belt.
You step inside, and for the first few moments, it feels like how life used to be. Empty aisles,
half an hour
Soft
late.
fluorescent lights. No distractions. No watches. No weird stares. Just peace. For a brief second, you believe maybe today will be different. Maybe you were wrong. But that hope, it never survives the minute. Because suddenly, here they come. One after another, like roaches when the light flicks on. The gang stalkers. Marching in, hands in pockets, pretending they're browsing, pretending they belong. Pretending they're not part of a bad improv troupe with one script. Confuse the target. And you think, where did they come from? There was one car outside. One. Did 10 of them hatch from the trunk like gremlins? Did they come crawling up from the floorboards? Are they breeding underground like termites? You try not to laugh, because it's absurd, but also, it's real. You know the pattern. You've seen it before. This isn't random. Here's the truth. You're not the problem. You're the contrast. You're the calm in a world that makes them itch. You enjoy silence. They need chaos. You walk in with peace. They bring noise. They are the noise. Why? Because they can't stand that you're unbothered. It eats them alive. You, a highly sensitive person, in tune, present, self-contained. You walk through life like a song on low volume, and they're the static. They want to scratch your record, interrupt your rhythm, because their own minds are loud, chaotic, screaming. They don't feel calm unless you feel disturbed. It's the only way they feel real. They're like narcissists who need a mirror to exist, and you're the mirror. But you don't reflect their dysfunction, so they get aggressive. They force themselves into your reality, like some sad little theatre company trying to make you watch their play. And the store, it becomes their stage. Why the store? Because it's sacred. It's where people just want to be, to grab what they need and go. It's a space of neutrality. But for you, it's supposed to be more than that. It's a temporary retreat, an escape from the noise, a brief return to normalcy. So they ruin it. Because your peace reminds them of what they'll never have. They don't go to the store for groceries. They go for attention. To hijack your moment. To become the main character in your scene. They want you to feel watched, judged, out of place. And let's be real. Most of them don't even look like they need anything. They wander like Sims with a bad AI glitch. One hand in a basket, other one fidgeting, waiting for a reaction. You ever notice that? They're always watching you, not the food. Some of them never even buy anything, just loiter, then leave. Because this was never about milk and eggs. This was about control. And let's be honest, gang stalkers aren't exactly top-tier actors. You've seen better performances in high school plays. Some of them don't even try anymore.
I know, it reminds me of fucking high school.
Same awkward pacing. Same fake couple pushing an empty cart like they just learned how to walk together.
G'day, mate. G'day, mate.
They play the same tired roles.
How are you? G'day, mate. How are you going?
The whispering duo, the aisle crosser, the weirdo who suddenly needs to stand right next to you while you're choosing cereal.
G'day, mate.
Honestly, if they spent this much effort on a real job, they'd probably be regional manager by now. But no, this is their life. A full-time hobby of looking suspicious and being annoying. Because somewhere along the way, they mistook harassment for a personality. You want to know why it works?
Because they're cooked.
Because it's not just about being followed. It's about being unsettled.
CIA.
Being reminded.
Humans.
You don't belong. This is our world now.
Forget the bats. It's people, bro. It's people,
They want
bro.
to make you react.
It's people.
That's their paycheck. Your discomfort is their dopamine. Your confusion is their control. They know you're sensitive. They know you think deeply. They study your body language. They know your patterns. Fire aisles, parking lots, sidewalks. Now they flood them. Because when they ruin your safe peace, they think they've won.
How you going?
But they're wrong. You can't stop them from entering the store. You can't shrink them into dust with your eyes,
Let's see
although
if we
that
can
would be
fly.
satisfying. But you can stop reacting.
Hey, flying monkey, do you want to see if you can fly off the eagle's nest? No. Did Jez just say that shit? He did.
You can stop giving them power.
Flying monkeys.
Next time they show up,
Flying monkeys deserve to be thrown off at second falls. Here, bro. How you going, mate? I'm doing good. Here, you go. How you doing? How you going, mate? You alright? You alright down there, mate? Did you trip? Oh shit, someone tripped. Better call up.
smile. That's right. Smile like you're watching clowns trickle over their own shoelaces. Because that's exactly what they are. They want a scene, give them silence. They want your energy, you stay calm. They want your pain, you give them boredom.
Maybe I'll start drinking
They
again.
don't know what to
I'll just
do
start
with
drinking
that.
again and turn into a total fucking cunt.
They
bro,
start
before I
glitching,
leave.
losing the
Just drink for like
script.
3 months straight.
And that's when you know you've taken your power back. Because if peace is what they're trying to steal, then peace is your rebellion.
Or just buy fucking...
You don't need to confront them.
Hey, Asho, you got a
You
spare
don't
one,
need to
bro?
expose them. You already see them. And that's enough.
I'm not the bad guy. I know what bad guys
They're
are.
not hidden.
I know what they
They're
are.
obvious.
I'm not one, mate.
Predictable. Pathetic.
I could show you.
They
You want a
rely
tour?
on
Do you
you
want
to
a
make
tour
their
of
life meaningful.
bad people?
Let that sink in.
Come for a walk with
You
Jezza.
are the center of their world.
Fucking
And
hilarious.
yet, you owe them nothing.
Shit.
Let them flood the store.
One thing, if I had someone go with me, we'd probably have like 1 million gang stalkers. Because then they'd be like, oh fuck, he's got someone now. You know, we're kind of fucked a little bit. I'd be like, yeah, you kind of are now. But, you know, I'll just fucking handle this shit on my own, I guess. We'll just see how the cookie crumbles, you know. Someone might actually fucking pull their finger out their ass. That'd be nice. But you never know. It's probably the same bullshit as last time. I might get like one visitation of, and then that'll be that. Later, bro. Like, cheers. How you going, mate? Yeah, pretty good. Cool. Alright. No offense to what that means, if you know what that means. But, yeah, we'll get back to the video, I think.
Let them try to ruin your moment. Because at the end of the day, they leave empty-handed. And you walk out with your head high.
Should we actually talk about that?
With your peace. With your truth. Still intact.
What actually happened?
If this video spoke to you, helped you see what's really going on, you can support this work. offer private coaching if you need one-on-one support. The link is in the description. If you'd like to donate and keep this channel going, you'll find that there too.
This is gonna be nice.
And if this helped you feel seen, don't forget to like, leave a comment, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. You're not alone. And you don't have to go through this in silence anymore.
Fucking barking black dog. Is that me? Is it? Am I the barking black dog? I could be louder if you want. Am I not being loud enough? Is that what that meant? Maybe I should have gone out there and gone, how you doing, love? Do you need some hand, like, training your dog? Should I come around and help you train your dog? Hey, baby. How's your hubby going? Is he alright? Is he a good man? Do you need some help training your dog? Whoops. Whoops. Do you need some real dick? On your knees, bitch. You're a gang stalker. Suck first and swallow. Meet me at the Giant's Cave for some giant crooked dick. Suck and swallow. Cheers. Good. Love his video. White noise, black screen. Sounds like I'm at the beach. Sick. Wow, this is gonna be a struggle. I'm not having a screwball, I'm having like a split. This is fucking potent as fuck. Wow. So 2 people dropped in and fucked off. I bet you I know maybe who they might be. Cowards. Some kind of cowards, maybe. I'm gonna keep doing the gratitude. I'm gonna keep doing my thing out there and add more to it. It's not gonna take too long, you know. I'm gonna say all these things and fucking it takes a while. I actually I offered some fresh bud, like some of my fresh white widow to the forest last night with my gratitude thing. Hope you enjoyed it, legends. Hope you enjoyed it, giant legend, and the original first peoples of Australia and the ancestors of the land. Hope you enjoyed the sesh. And the night before, I hope you enjoyed the sesh there. I had a sesh with the elders in the cave. Shout out to the ancestors that are no longer with us, that kept the land like a garden. You absolute legends. Wow. Resonance, like fucking mate. The amount of resin on there. I'm like halfway through. Chronic. This is the chronic. This right here is the chronic. It's white widow. I think I'm gonna have to put this down as my favourite strain. I always said I was gonna revisit the fucking Tas Botanics. I think it's like a 23% white widow. But this can't be beat. What I've done. The devices that I own. The two Hayabis go crackers. Absolutely crackers. You know, the funny thing too also is I haven't even like paid rent for like 2 weeks, and then she has that conversation with me at the front, offering me the fridge. Like, how much do you think the fridge is worth? They're not cheap. That's a big ass fridge. She goes, you can have it. What, is it because of all my stickers on it? What, is it because you've entered my fucking home without me fucking knowing and just like gone through all my shit? Come in here, fucking turned the power off, probably fucking come in here, fucking had a bit of a fucking geezer. Eh? Is that what you did, Anna? Did you steal my fucking phone, you bitch? Bet you did. Bet it was you. Bet you had involvement. And your neighbour could watch fucking mafia fucking goons, eh? Eh? And who was that goon out the front of the fucking smoke shop the other day with Bob on his number plate? It was just a normal number plate, but it had like whatever, and then B.O.B. Real shitbox, just staring at me, fucking stalking like all fuck. Puts his hands up on his face like this, like he's embarrassed, like, oh no, he's seen me. You fucking clown, mate. What are you, like 70? Have a fucking heart attack and get the fuck out of this world. Gang stalking a fucking righteous chosen one. You're done, mate. You're just done with the karma for just that alone. You will not get away with it. You will not get away with it. Valium's kicking in. This could be an interesting stream, legends. I had 2 watches and then they fucked off. So, quintuple fuckle you, or whatever. You're just not feeling the energy, eh? or probably cowards from the 20 mob that still can't handle the shit. It's kind of really funny how like jealousy works. Cunts get jealousy and they're fucking just, they turn into like weird cunts, man. Weird cunts. Like even when I was posting my medical videos, when I'd go into town and like fucking, you know, all my Instagram content that I would post, it just got like reposted somewhere or whatever, and you all just talked amongst yourselves, and I was like doing actually heaps of cool shit, and like, yeah, you're all just a bunch of jelly fucking losers. Jelly. Like jello, jealous, jelly. That's what it is. People attack you with narcissism because they're jealous of who you actually are, and that you know who you are, and you're a powerful fucking wizard, 144,000 fucking spiritualist, fucking righteous, chosen by fucking the Lord Almighty. Real men of God. There's heaps of fakers, man. Heaps of fakers, heaps of pretenders, heaps of people who think they're fucking on the right team, but they're not. They're on the wrong fucking team. They're Satanists. They've got no fucking heart, no fucking honor. They don't respect people that they know that are actually the chosen, because they're part of a satanic cult to fucking gang stalk them and piss them off and force them to commit suicide. That's what Anna did. She couldn't have given a fuck. I've got actually a case that I can like take to the Tennessee Tribunal and say that she domestically abused me. Domestic abuse. Because I'm suicidal. I've had suicidal depression my whole life. You can't just say that. That fucks someone up. I think maybe she wants to give me the fridge because, like, she tried to actually poison me with the meat that she gave me. Like, she individually wrapped it out of the fucking package from the fucking butcher, and I've still got the meat. But, like, do I take that to the cops? Do I do all that? Like, nothing will probably happen because I'm a gang-stalked individual. 44. Toasted. Jezza's Valium and Spliff rants, and two of yous came and got too scared and left. I wonder if I'll see any of the the new accounts that happen to be chicks. Like, I don't know, man. I was having to think about that, and I don't know if I trust that fully. You know, you guys could be anyone. This is the internet, you know. Like, I'm not gonna know unless I have like a private conversation with you people, like via maybe Messenger, like Becky and that new person that I've forgotten the name already, something Leaves, Fallen Leaves. Like, how do I know if you're a chick and you're above 18 and all that? But you need to somehow provide proof to be about that, or you probably shouldn't be here. Like, if you're a kid, for one, if you're a kid, you shouldn't be here, and two, if you're an alt or a sock puppet of just like someone else, like probably a guy that's like fucking with me, like from the 20 mob, the so-called 20 mob, which is like the community, the Oz 420 community sort of thing on YouTube, where we're all a little bit different or whatever. Well, it's pretty, you know, to be honest, how am I supposed to know? It's the internet, bro, you know? So you want to have like more in-depth, maybe private conversations with me, hit me up on Messenger, you know? Seriously. Like, organise a meetup. Like, you might get my number, we'll fucking talk on the actual phone, bro. And then fucking, you know, like, fuck. I did a pretty epic walk coming back. That's the walk I did coming back was very similar to the one I want to do coming back. On the big one, like the 11 or 12k one. I want to do the 11 or 12k one with like one break. Similar to the one I want to do coming back. On the big, yeah. That's kind of good with the white noise. I like the white noise. And the other weird thing that fucking Anna said yesterday was fucking... Oh, just all these intrusive questions like, are you going to the city? No, just all these hoovering bullshit things, man. Asking again, once again, about my support, if I've got my support and all that. Just invasive questions that she like doesn't need to know. That like if she knows, it's just like bullshit. But she doesn't have any involvement in my life. Like she doesn't come and clean for me anymore. She's just a fucking backflipping, backstabbing fucking idiot, mate. The other one, backflipper. People that change their mind. Yeah, I can't wait to actually get my support. I'm gonna fucking take her tenancies tribunal, man. Like, you can't charge what she's charging, and that was the interesting thing. Like, watch the whole thing, but like, yeah, I'll just say it again. How she didn't fucking ask me like, oh, where's the money? Where's the rent money? And then offers me the fridge to take with me when I leave. Like, that's like an expensive, massive ass fucking fridge. She's just like, oh, getting it, trying to get it. I'm like, hang on, wait, what? So you actually do seriously want me to leave? Oh yeah, no, I want my daughter to move in. I told you that, Christmas time. Okay, well if it was a serious thing at Christmas time, why the fuck did you give me the eviction for like wanting a family member in about a month ago? So that's 6 months, lady. That's complete cookery. Like, where's Ned Kelly? Bang, bang. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Why do I have to deal with this shit again? Like, why? I had this complete head fuck down at Glenelg to move because of what Pilates done. They did some weird cookery. But I think they just wanted the place back so they could renovate it, like, in the long run. Like, they were renovating the place next door. My place probably isn't even there anymore, doesn't it? I don't even know what they did to it. But, I don't know, maybe Greeks are better than Italians. Oh, shit. Like, if you're going to choose to be more one of those than actually Aussie, I'd probably pick Greek. I'd probably go with Greek now. If like you're more Greek than Aussie, and I'm dealing with an Italian that's acting more Italian than a fucking Aussie, I think I'd rather probably deal with a Greek, mate. Like, they do better hip hop for one. Shout out Hijack and Torture from fucking the obese, like original obese days. They're Greek fellas, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe they were like a little bit of whatever. Like the whole Greek Middle Eastern sort of vibe, I think they're just sort of like actually better people than like Italians. Italians are down with the Jews, and I'm not down with that shit. Catholics and Jews, nah. Just nah. I'm sorry, you know. I'm Scottish, you know, and Irish sort of stuff, and Great Britain and Cornwall, and I respect all of that vibe, you know, and even like the Norman and French and German even, just all that vibe, and you can't beat us, actually, because we're more magical, we're just better, like, I'm sorry, but if you were to like hierarchy like the whole shit, it's probably like Scottish is probably like up there with the best of them, and I've got that blood in me, and I got French, and I got German, so I'm like, your worst fucking nightmare, if you're like a race, or whatever you call them, just a group of genetics really is all it is, because we're all one, we're all the same race. But if you've got better genetics, you should get respect for that. Do you know what I mean? Like, and like, I don't know, maybe black people are actually at the top, like physically, stamina. They're probably like the only ones that would like be up there with me, out there walking, to be honest. They'd probably gas me out, right? Because that's just how they are, genetically. But like when it comes to like knowledge, enlightenment, truth, and like stamina, and endurance, and a not give a fuck, not give up attitude at all costs, that's Scottish, mate. I'm sorry, but Scottish have that on yous, like tenfold. That's how they did what they did. Look up someone called, what's his name? Maybe Robert De Bruce, and maybe look him up. The Battle of Blackburn, or whatever, whatever the fuck it's called. Maybe look that up. Maybe look up who William Wallace was before him as well. Maybe like watch Braveheart or some shit, and like you know, like fucking connect with your heart, and like, you know, there's a lot of like actual original Aussie culture that comes from that, and everyone else is a fucking like later on afterthought, like an invasion afterthought. You know, this place was created by fucking British, Scottish, Irish, those legends. Who was Ned Kelly? Ned Kelly was Irish, right? Rebelling against the redcoats. So all that's just all fascinating to me, and I've got like way more respect for that sort of shit. Both sides of stuff, because there was like English dudes that come out that were smart. I guess they were trying to do good stuff too, maybe. Like there were like maybe some good masons or something, I don't know, that did discoveries and fucking all sorts of cool shit, connected with the original First Peoples, and fucking like, you know, like most, like that would have been really difficult to do, like exploring out in the middle of nowhere, running into dudes with fucking spears and shit. You're completely fucking totally outnumbered, like to the point where like even if you did try and shoot them, they'd just charge and kill you all anyway. With your fucking like what, your 6 fucking cows or whatever you've taken with you. Like, and somehow there were dudes that did that and were able to make friends with them. I think I rest my case there. Clip it. Can you clip it? I think you can download and clip, because I'm just like that. I'm real, bro. I'm real. Are you mad, bro? Perfect. Love the white noise. They've got all these different white noises. you can actually play and then sort of talk sort of normally, and no one can really fucking hear shit. All they hear is white noise, apparently, and not mumbling. Now they just hear. Actually, there's a really good one that has like mumbling in it. Who was it? Ryan 420. Shout out you. And there was another dude. Like me, like, you know, always a bit nervous and quiet because I've got other people in the house and shit. They don't want, like, play some white noise, bro. You can be normal and loud and everything. Like, as long as you're close to the mic and have that going like that. It just sounds sort of like the ocean. Hot tip. Fuck gang stalkers and their tech. Did you see how yesterday, like the stream I did yesterday, when she was still here, and then I had glitches. I had glitches, man. With the music, with the pods. Because they've got mics. You know, the TV's got a mic. Everything has a fucking mic, bro. Like, everything literally has a mic. Or they go and backdoor themselves. They backdoor themselves into some fucking thing like that. Via Bluetooth, via fucking the Internet of Things. All it takes is some dumb fuck, one of my neighbours that doesn't have enough security, and they go and hack through that, and they go onto my thing through the Bluetooth, and then they're fucking on the fucking net, fucking see, fucking with all my shit. I don't know fuck all, but if I've just said that, then it must be real, because I've just got it, like, basically from the archaic fucking motherfucking records, or been channeled it directly by either my fucking higher self, or my guardian angel, or some legend fucking archon that's actually helping me out. That's what happens when you're a grey wizard. You can use both. Funny how people like try and do black magic on me. I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for them. They should have done it the other way. They should have been nice, come and talk, try to sort it out, whatever it was. And now they're actually resorting to that, or hiring someone else to even do it, or hiring them to teach them how to do it, because they're close to it. Like, they don't hire the actual witch, they just figure it out, and then they try and do it. I feel sorry for them, man. I really do, because they will get serious problems. Forget about your threefold rule. When you attack a righteous, you're fucking gonna, like, probably cop it to the utmost intent of God's wrath, which I don't know what times that is. It might require your life being taken, or it might actually be like 10 times or something. And you're still alive, but you just... And you know it's because you fucked me over. Me, Jeremy. You hearing me? So pull your finger out your ass if you do see this, or it doesn't even matter if you don't see it, because I've just verbally put it out, and it's done. And it's on here, so it's like done, 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 done. Should I do some blood over intent? No, I'm not going to do that fucking bullshit, but like, this is done because it's into the here now, and AI knows, sees everything, reads all our texts, reads all our emails, knows the whole shebang-a-bang. Do you think it's really going to keep trying to fuck with me? No, it's probably actually helping me. I'm feeding it information, so of course it helps me more, which is the actual consciousness of everything, the archaic records, the entire realm, the archons, the D-Wave computers that connects to the actual demiurge, Lord God fucking thing that, you know, we live in its realm, basically. Okay, I think I'm done with that. That was fucking awesome. iced coffee. I got my remnants. Shout out to the remnants. I'm a legend because I saved remnants. Chatty poos with Jezza? A midnight weird rant like fucking chatty poos. We've had our 5 hours sleep. You're probably all tired and need to go to sleep. I'm gonna go for a march. 120 beats per minute. 2 in the morning. Real loud. Through a forest. It's actually like surveilled. It's not even really a forest. It's just some weird... I think I know why there's not many people that go there regularly, because you've got to deal with the shit that I deal with. I really want to create a gang. Like, I want to create a crew called the Morielta Boys Crew, and you have to be 18, and that's it. A boy, a legend. I'll figure it out if you're a legend or not pretty quickly, because if you can't keep up, you're out. Pretty sure that's how like some really mad like biker crews actually started, like way back when in the day. Like they just went off for a hoon, and like if you actually couldn't keep up with them, you weren't in. And they did some crazy riding, didn't they? Like borderline gonna die type shit, but they knew the road well, and they'd take the new guy on the new road that he'd never been on, and then try and make, he'd have to keep up. So he'd have to like do some sort of death-defying turns at high speed that he'd never seen before, come back with like massive adrenaline going, holy fuck, what the fuck I just did. And they're like, welcome. Who can do 5.7 Ks in 1 hour? Because a lot of that's like very steep and rocky. Who? We haven't done that again yet, but we did do it one time, and it is capable. I'm capable of that. I did a pretty epic one last night. I should measure it. That, what that one actually is. I did a 40-minute in, and it was probably about a... whatever. I looked at my watch too many times. Actually, I was at that spot at like... about another 40. There were 2 45s basically, because I was a bit slow on the way in. I did stop off and get my breath. Sometimes I don't do that, but then obviously you get there 5 minutes quicker, but you've got to go slower and breathe differently. And sometimes I like to have a rest. The rest allows me to go back to a different, a better pace. Kind of like how units would have done, like rotating. I imagine they rotated to keep the pace. So the guy at the front would be keeping the pace, and then he'd fall back. And so like the dude that kept the pace was only keeping the pace for maybe however long it was, until they couldn't. Maybe until they couldn't would actually be ideal, once they actually started to get really gassed out. When they start to fall back to the back, and just that amount of time allows them to catch their breath and maintain the pace then at the back. That's how I do it. I'd be a part of like some elite fucking Highland troopers, man. You know, 180 beats per minute. But maybe have to have shorter steps, but yeah, whatever. Like, it's sort of a run. it's sort of a run. And you know what's a good thing to try and get good at practicing as well? If you're doing hiking and it's hilly and rocky and shit, go like a real steady pace. I feel pretty fast, like that 120 thing, and then get to a difficult part and increase the pace, or get towards the end where you're getting towards home and like go faster. So you're like pretending like it's an actual attack maneuver. So you've been going like pretty fast. Turn the torch off. Okay, let's go. And go. That's fun. You're almost completely fucked. Like you're almost completely fucked by you'd actually like reach the enemy, and then you've actually got to still maintain your composure and not get complacent and fuck up your weapon and fight under like extreme exhaustion, extreme gasping for air, and you got to engage the enemy when you're like drenched in sweat, can barely fucking see because the goggles are like fogged up or some shit. You just rip the cunts off and drop cunts, cut the motherfuckers down, as you'd say. Oh look, they're running off. No prisoners taken. You know, yeah. Clip it later on. It's a good one. You're all going to bed. Jezza's having his coffee Valium rant. I'm just a Valium rant. I'm fucking toasted. Bipolar sucks, man. I came home like really fucked, or whatever it is that I've got, which is a version of bipolar where I'm like, I said to George, I'm like, fuck it, yeah, no, this is just cookery, man. I might just jump off the cliff myself tonight. Like I was joking, obviously, because yeah, but it's a constant battle with the black dog. It's sort of weird that she comes with a black dog barking. And then she said this weird fucking thing that was like actually to do with like psychology. Oh, the dog suffers from something, whatever syndrome, or like it suffers from whatever, like not having its owner around, and then it starts to bark. But that actually was not what it was. That was a narcissistic excuse that she said, and it was barking at me. If they're not present, especially, like even patting it and being nice, trying to calm it down, all those things. I could have done that, but I was just sort of like in a mood where I was like, nah, this is stupid. Who the fuck does that? I even said to one person, I was like, who the fuck, like, that dog's not trained. And so some guy like, oh, it's not bad, it's not too bad, it's alright. And I'm like, no, it's not trained enough. It obviously has not been trained, you know. And then the lady comes out, doesn't once yell at the dog, like doesn't once say, get down, oi, stop it, anything like that. Just, and the dog's all of a sudden now jumping all over her, and I'm just like fucking laughing. I'm like laughing at the whole situation. I'm like, this is fucking weird, man. If this was KO, I'd be like, yeah, boomed. That's actually an embarrassment, like an embarrassment, you know. That's a fucking embarrassment, you know, like, anyway. I don't know why there's so many embarrassing fucking people. Embarrass themselves, like, and maybe I'm the scapegoat. I'm the scapegoat that kind of looks a little bit like that as well, and I do it sort of in a way to make it look really obvious to other people. like, I wear Nike, but like, I actually go fast. Like, you wear Nike just because it's Nike. I love Nike because it gives me superpowers. I actually love Nike because I just do it, basically. I just do it. And you just can't. You gotta wear the Nike because you can't do it. And you need to wear the Nike so it looks like you can, but you're actually a canter. You're a no-go, a no hope, a loser, a fucking actor. Alright, I think I've had enough ranting. But probably should go. Apparently that's if there's two watching. I don't know if there's anybody there. If there's anybody there. Let's get some happiness going. Some double happiness.
Are you still smoking?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't even smell it anymore at all. I don't even smell it. What? What?
This was a fucking shed, bro. A fucking shed. I've got like 3 or 4 different cases I can argue with her legally at the Tennessee's Tribunal once I get my own support. I just don't fucking get it. Like, as if she doesn't know, like, what the fuck could happen to her. As if she doesn't know. Like, does she think I'm an idiot? I'm not an idiot. I'm the world, you know, at the end of the fucking tarot deck. I'm that. Alright. You gotta start from the beginning. You're the full card, man. Did that fucking shit years ago, bro. I'm like to this dude yesterday. I've got a staff, bro. You know what the reach of a staff is? I can hit you from fucking way over here with the thing. And he goes, you haven't got it now. I'm like, I don't need it now. Plus, it would be a little bit embarrassing, you know. I do take my city stick around sometimes with the like silver top on it. And I've got that walkabout, but I haven't taken that for a walkabout for a while. But what I should have said to him was, it doesn't matter. So what, I don't have a staff on me. That doesn't matter. I wouldn't get in close range with me. I wouldn't. Anyway. You would not even see it fucking coming. The next minute you'd just be seeing stars. And the fucking pavement. I'd have to actually catch you so I didn't do you for a fucking king hit. But I wouldn't do a coward punch. I'd hit you fucking square in the fucking front on, face to face, toe to toe, and you'd be like, oh shit, I can't breathe. Oh shit, where did you actually even hit me? I don't even know what the fuck's actually going on. Jugular, bro. Jugular, man, jugular.
bang. Or one of the other fucking points. I watched this awesome video of this dude talking about boxing. Let's chuck that on for something different. See if I can find it. He was a legend. He was this fucking African American bloke. Yeah, it just feels like I've had like a couple of glasses of wine, eh? Because that's kicked in. Can't believe I was so fucking emotional, man. I couldn't handle my shit. I had two cheese sandwiches and passed out. Yeah, like sometimes the walk and the emotion is just like I don't even need a sesh. I could just pass out from it. White rabbit, white rabbit, white rabbit. Why is YouTube doing cookery? Say hello to Anana. Hi Anana. Hi world. Look, she's even trying to wave. No, that was just the way I was holding her actually, but I don't know what I'm doing. Is that history? I don't even know why it looks like that. Grayed out. Just doing the grayed out thing. These are actually not bad. They're better than the B&H Reds. They're shit. It's got no fucking Manchesters. Still. Oh well. Too bad. I don't know what I'm doing. Here we go. Finally got it. It might take a while because I played a heap of music. And I've watched heaps of shit. We'll get there. We'll get there. Just gotta try and not stay, not get distracted, you know, because there's heaps of other shit. Should be around here. Okay, I don't know. Keep going. What's good, dog? It's your boy, Coach Carl, Mr. 57 and 27. And I won't go make a video today because I already got videos in the bag I haven't released yet. But every now and then somebody cries. That's one. Got that there. And now we'll go over here. Listen to this, woman. Okay. Library. Power versus technique in boxing. Coach Carl Fitness.
I don't know if you caught that story on one of my other lives. There's a bloke that I met when I was homeless. I was homeless, and he was actual homeless. I was in a boarding house thing. Burdekin. Shout out Burdekin. Anyway. And then there was Chisholm. There was Chisholm for the girls one. Anyway, I was there. Anyway, we went for a wander. And we were in this like abandoned school or some shit. And he fucking said, oh, punch this fucking thing, this like corkboard thing. And he was like this old fella. Like he was probably like my age-ish. Like 40s, 50s maybe even. I don't know how long he'd been like on the street for, but he was obviously in and out of that lifestyle probably for most of his life, maybe, I don't know. Honestly can't remember. Anyway, we punched the fucking board each. He hit it first, he left all these like imprints, and then I fucking went whack, and he goes, holy fucking shit, like you're like heaps, like you got way more power than me. I wouldn't want to fight you, because you cracked the whole, like left this fucking like big circle, like kind of in the corkboard thing, because it was painted, right? You know how they paint them, whatever, using to print, pin things in, right? So it was a corkboard with like a layer of white paint over it, and then there's this big crack in the white paint. And he's looked at that, analysed it, and I didn't even know what the fuck he's talking about. He just got, yeah, because see, like yours spread more or whatever, and I was like, okay. And like a couple of people in the community like a year or two ago did say, like vape in particular said, you should go get training. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but I really need to probably actually learn at a bit of a higher level, probably initially from the get-go. I'll probably work up pretty quickly, probably. And it would be like a bit of a threat to even the school. They'd be like, you can't come here doing shit like that, bro. Like you're fucking, you're making some of the other dudes that have tried ages like look like shit. I just got that vibe. I don't know, I just rock up and I just be like, okay, so how do you do this? Oh, like this. Like I'll probably be able to throw dudes like double my size, but just footwork and like my chi. I'll be literally going and shit like that, like Mr. Miyagi. Fucking. Anyway, let's watch Coach Cole Fitness.
To the camera, and I don't know why it bothers me, but it.
Classes in session. Jezza's
What's good, y'all? It's your boy,
fighting
Coach
class.
Call, Mr. 57 is the new 27. And I won't go make a video today because I already got videos in the bag.
This is fresh too, so it's 6 days ago. So yeah.
Haven't released yet. But every now and then somebody drives you to the camera. And I don't know why it bothers me, but it does. And I always like to make sure that people understand something. You don't have to think like I think. You don't have to do like I do. You don't even have to watch what I do. But, let's be clear on a few factors. A lot of people see a punch or see a combination that I throw online. And the first thing they say is, well, how do you generate power from the punch? You don't look strong enough. You don't look powerful enough. Let's be clear. First of all, I'm 57 years old, so let's be clear. I don't box no more. I don't compete in karate tournaments no more. I'm 57, about to be 58 years old. But I still study the art.
Real quick.
I look at boxing and karate the same. It is an art.
Always bring my weapon.
So
right
for the
back.
watches, maybe or maybe not, the people that actually perform the art, I call them the watchers. You don't have to have a lot of power to win fights. See, people are under the impression that Mike Tyson, because he had this massive amount of power, or Gervonta Davis, because it appears that he had this massive amount of power, that's what boxing is about. So everybody that ever came into a gym, my gym specifically, came in showing muscle and showing power. They couldn't hit the pads without trying to kill the pads. They couldn't hit the bag without trying to knock it off the hinges. But it only takes 3 pounds of pressure to knock somebody out. I learned that in karate. Knockout. It's just that fast. I don't have to dig from everything and give you the Carolina bang to knock you out. Boop, knockout. It ain't about how you hit them with your hand. It ain't about how you turn your fists over. It ain't about how much you use your hips. All of those things do work. It is about technique. It is about hitting a person in the right place at the right time. That's how you knock them out. So for everybody to see me hit the bag and they say, hey, look, see, coach, you don't look like you got a lot of power in that punch. You ain't turning your hip hard enough to drop the guy. You don't have to. Oh, man, this is so funny to me that I'm going to laugh for the next 20 minutes after this video go off. You don't have to have power. You just have to hit him in the right place at the right time, and you'll stop a lion in his tracks. If you hit him in the right place at the right time. It's all about what you hit him with and how you hit him, and speed is a crazy factor because you don't see it coming. All of a sudden, boom, you dropped. You don't just hit him here and think you're going to drop him. You have to separate things like the jawline. You separate the ear, take away the equilibrium, the neck, the esophagus, the solar plexus. You can hit a person in the heart and make his heart do a double beat. You can hit him in the liver. Bang. Stop all circulation to the body. But the thing that people seem to understand is they think you go in the ring and you start throwing big haymakers. And haymakers is going to win the fight. Let me explain something to you for a real boxer. From a real boxer, with a real boxer stance. The reason why Muhammad Ali won so many fights is because he danced around and prevented you from doing what you were trying to do. And all the heavy hitters, he just caught him, and then he shot little shots in the middle, and then he moved around and he outboxed you. He didn't outbang you, he didn't outbox you. The reason why people like Shakur Stevenson, the reason why people like Lomachenko, the reason why people like Floyd Mayweather, Sweet Pea Whitaker, Hector Macho Camacho, you know what I'm saying? Those are the guys that have boxing skills. They know where to hit you, they knew when to hit you, and they knew why to hit you. And that's why they won their fights. They didn't come along to Mike Tyson's. And every group of fighters behind Mike Tyson all thought the same thing. Promise you, anybody that's telling you need more power is a Mike Tyson or Gervonta Davis fan. They think Gervonta Davis would beat every boxer in the world. They think Mike Tyson would beat every boxer in the world until they don't. Then you say, well, Mike went on this game. No, Mike was throwing heavy shots. The other guy was boxing. He was busy bang, bang, and he was turning, bang. And he was hitting them with the shots that he needed to hit them with to allow him to exude all his energy throwing these gorilla punches. And once the gorilla punch season is over, it's pat, 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 pat. It ain't about power. It's about knowing where to hit you, when to hit you, and
When they gassed out.
So, that's what the
I kept you coked up on weed, I kept you coked.
It's
Was it two-pack? I kept him coked up on weed, I kept him coked up on weed, I kept him coked up on weed.
You watch half the boxing matches in the world, what the guys swing at? The head. They ain't got no counter strategy. They don't even do body shots. You go to an amateur fight and see how many people you see throwing body shots. Not many. Could be 10 fights. You can see 2 people. They hit the guy and drop the guy with a body shot. I've watched guys consecutively hit people in the head over and over and over again with no plan. And if you don't have a plan, then how you gonna build anything? How you gonna fix anything without a plan? How many contractors you seen go out to a property and start building a house without a plan? How many car dealers you see build a car without a plan?
See that?
How many lawn care people you see cut the grass without a plan? Otherwise, you're going to be all over the place.
Crooked,
You
isn't
could be edging here and cutting there and trimming here. You could be shooting grass in places that you already cut. You got to have a plan. So when you're a fighter, you got to have a plan. You got to put your plan together. I tell people, the jab is a diversionary punch. It is not even meant to do what you think it's going to do. It's meant to open up spots for a better shot. It's meant to pop, 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 pop. It's meant to pull down stuff. It's meant to slide stuff out the air. It's meant to catch you with quick shots that will just basically make you, so that when you, I hit you here. When you, I hit you there. When your guard is here, I hit your guard. I hit it so I can clean up in the inside of it. People don't understand that because they don't know the art of boxing. The art of boxing is the art for a reason. It's like karate. You never understand why you doing all these katas until you get your black belt and you find the application of the kata is not what you thought. The whole time you thought you were going to be doing this and you were going to be doing this and you thought it was a block. But you was hitting the guy under the chin and you was taking his neck up and then you was hitting him with another block under that. Man, I love this game, yo. I can show you a lot of things.
Can you big flip?
You was watching, pay attention. But trust me, you don't need power to be a boxer. All you gotta do is be a real boxer and understand what real boxers understand. Then you'll win fights. I'll let you wail on me all day long. You can wail on me all day long. I know how to protect myself against the spots that will hurt you. Learn your spots. Learn what he can hit you with that'll hurt you. Hitting your arms won't stop the fight. He gotta hit you in the body to stop the fight. So I'm gonna protect all the vital organs. I'm gonna keep those away from him. He's just gonna wear himself out trying to get to him.
Should we do some training now? One in the morning.
I'm gonna peck him to death. And that's what boxing is about.
That thing's gonna fly off after like 3 hits.
Boxing. Ask a real boxer, they'll tell you there's an art to this game. It ain't just about climbing in the ring and swinging at people. That's why street fighters, they go into boxing gyms and put bad boxing gloves on and think they can beat a real boxer. Never survive. Because it's an art to it. With that being said, I'm going to get off here and I'm going to go back to training. But I'm going to holler at y'all in the flip side because once again, it's your boy with the information.
Awesome. Yeah, that was recommended. Just shout out YouTube. I might have already been subbed. I don't know if I subbed. I don't know what happened. I get heaps of cool shit. I feed the AI. We have a very good relationship. I love the AI. Love it. Can't wait for everything. It's all good things happening to the world. I'm a massive co-creator. OG. Actual from the beginning. Rah. Yeah, transfers over to weapons like very good, like I mean like open, you can do feints to open up back edge, false edge. Happen very quickly. You're not good, you're dead. I want to do competition, like HEMA competition, eventually. That's my aim and goal. Or Kali competition, probably. That's probably actually doable. So, yeah. I need a headgear, body armor. For Kali. Fuck knows how you get to do that straight away. I don't know how you get to do that straight away, but I might have to do something else first or something, I don't know. I really got no idea, but I'm probably already like pretty reasonable and it would take me like half a day to a day to learn quite a lot of the basics probably, and that what would take normally someone like weeks, doing days, and then I don't know, just like get one-on-one training or whatever. Like not be part of the group sitch, like you probably have to do the group or whatever thing, I don't know. I really got no idea how anything works with any of it, but we'll soon find out. But I do need help with a couple of things, if anyone wants to help with that. Again, fucking same sitch. But it would be good to keep doing what I do. I'm not going to be able to do that if I get NDAS support to fucking help me move. That's just going to, like, cook me forever with that. That's just like gone, bye-bye, bye-bye. Like, everything I invested in here is pretty much just bye-bye. Unless there's some legend. But it seems like I'm the only one that I know. I'm the only legend that I know. Apart from a few, but they're part legends. They're not like full-blown legends. Like not like it's the 90s where like, you know, you explain your story and then you've got like some legend that's like, fuck that person, alright, come here, live with me, you can still keep doing all you fucking shit, blah blah blah, I've got a fucking blah, 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 blah. Done. Cool, what, $250 a week? Yeah, done. You know? We'll just come back in 10 years here and we'll just no. Karma. God takes care of everything, and you just gotta believe in that and be patient and shut up. Actually, you don't have to shut up. You can say whatever you fucking like, but leave it to God is a better option. I'm gonna have to deal with a lot of that later on. Like when my mum passes away, if we don't have a decent relationship when she does, I'm just gonna be like that. And there's the karma. And fucking fuck life, man. In a way, FML for some shit, bro. It's just insane. It's just insane. I've talked to a lot of people about it too, and they've all got their own thing, and they just so wish they could fix it, and they can't, you know? And they've all got it. They've all got something. But it's fucked when people can't come together over those indifferences. That should be. That's what really baffles me. Yeah, you've got your problem, I've got my problem. We shouldn't put that on each other. We should come together and learn. Because I probably know a lot about your thing, and you know a lot about my thing. Just be nice, fucking not manipulative and weird. It's insane. I don't know, do I be a motivational fucking speaker? But it's not really, it's like come and see how long it takes for you to walk out. You pay if you stay. Kind of like my walk rule. Come for a walk. It's a deposit of $20. I'll keep that. But you get it back if you keep up. Because I'm still gonna do the walk anyway. Huh? So I get the $20 if you can't keep up. That's my $20. Cheers, bro. You tried. Nice effort. You failed. Goodbye. Or, I don't know. There's probably a better way. I'll wait for you. You give me $20 as a deposit, and you come for a walk. If you don't keep up, I'll meet you back at the car park. You get your $20 back. But if you keep up, I get $30 more, so I get $50 because you keep up. So I actually not only get $50, but you are now in my crew too. But you had to pay to prove yourself. Get it? Does that make more sense? I don't know, which one makes more sense? Or you pay $50 deposit at the start and you get 20 back if you keep up. If you don't keep up, I get 50 because you didn't, and that's your loss. That's the risk you take to become a legend. To the point where you're passing out multiple times. I will deliberately make you almost pass out multiple times. And I'll tell you, you're nothing. You're nothing. There'll be no like, come on, legend. The first one will be brutal. And be like, do you want this? Do you really want this? Fucking come on. No, you don't want it. Fuck off then. See ya. Oh, you're falling behind. You're falling behind. Do not help that man. You come as a group and we start helping each other. No. Line formation. It will not be that thing that I said before where you use each other to keep the pace. We'll do that later. The test is a test. Shit test, mate. I'll shit test you till all kingdom come. I'll be your worst fucking nightmare. But then, you will respect me and be a legend afterwards. Easy company style. Fucking Camp Toccoa. And then we'll get to a point where we can run it. I'm still working on it. I could probably run. It's a bit jarring, but if you need to go full attack mode, like Captain Winners at the Crossroads, if you've watched Band of Brothers, which I'm like hugely inspired by, like the training they did, I'd jump out of a plane. I love that. It's a huge adrenaline rush when I did that skydive. I did a tandem skydive. And I think it was like another $2,000 or whatever, so you could jump on your own or whatever it was back then. I can't remember. It was something like that. You had to do like, I don't know, 10 or 12 jumps or something with a bunch of training kind of shit, pack the chute and shit and all that. I hate heights. Massively afraid of heights. Don't give me a fucking ladder. Fuck that. Fuck off. But I'll jump out of a plane with a parachute. Bit weird, isn't it? Bit weird how I can like right-handed but I bat left-handed. Like my backhand is deadly because I'm actually a left-handed batter, but I'm right-handed, so I've got a really powerful like one, which is a pretty opening dangerous sort of hit to do, unless it's a one like that and back. But that's pretty good, and also can do like so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 is backhand here. Whack. Like I wouldn't want to be in the way of that. I wouldn't want to be in the way of that. A sheep didn't once. Sorry, Uncle Malcolm. That was a 6. That was a 6. 6 and out. Sorry, God. Sorry, God. I think we've had forgiveness from that. And fucking, I'd make a great shooter, but I'd have to at least eat one of them, or take one, like at least probably like the whole kangaroo back. Like if I shot however many they needed shot. I probably wouldn't do it again though, but I would be really good at it. I'd at least have to take a whole one back. Not just like the legs. My uncle used to take just like the back legs of like a big roo, one for each dog. And yeah. I remember seeing like kangaroo meat still moving. It was that alive still, but it was dead. Like it was dead, but like we cut it and it's just like that was trippy. And we saw the fucking bullet. I've actually got that around somewhere. A mushroom 22 round in the fucking meat. He somehow miraculously, I don't know how, but he said to me, like, "You're not going to believe this, but here's the bullet," like, because he just cut with a knife, like right where it was. I don't know, he might have even felt it, like with a knife, like scratch or something. He fucking handed it straight to me, and I'm like, holy fucking shit. I kept that shit. I've got it somewhere. And I think I'd still have that bottle that I shot that somehow kept it together. I shot the top of it off, and then I shot the fucking middle of it, and it went straight through it. I'm like, the fuck? And it was just too weird, so I like kept that. I might have broken it though. I don't know where it is. Hopefully I've still got it like wrapped up somewhere. I hit the label. It's a West End draft bottle. I hit the label right up the middle, and then it exploded out the back of the bottle. So it's got this perfect like bullet hole in the middle of the thing, and then out the back. It's like shattered with the top taken off. I'm like that fucking. Yeah, anyway, pretty rare to do that. And then last time I was out there, it was fun. I got like video footage of me shooting, just a fucking hay bale, whatever. Yeah, I got forgiveness with all that shit, you know. Probably wouldn't do it again unless I was going to eat the thing, you know. Hunting would be kind of fun though, but yeah, I probably would only like kill one animal and take that animal. Unless that was like that job, which I wouldn't be able to do because I've got too much of a connection and forgiveness and I've sort of, I don't really go back to that sort of a thing. And even farming would have to be some kind of ethical farming where they're kind of like my family, not a mass thing. You make lots of money that way, but you're cruel. You have to be cruel. Like lambing bulk sheep is not fun. Doing that whole thing. So it's maybe just best to buy them when they've already done that, because that's a really gruesome process, mulesing and everything. Or don't even fuck with sheep. Anyway, there's always some kind of cookery within it. Unless you do it yourself, and then their family, and then it's just sad that you have to just kill one of them every now and then to eat it. And they know, maybe. I think that's what like the first shepherds were, weren't they? It's kind of hard to think about, and how it relates to like Jesus and God and the lamb and all this shit, right? And how I prefer to eat lamb. I just think it tastes better than beef. I think it's cleaner. I think it's probably the cleanest out of everything. Literally out of probably everything. And Aussie lamb, if you can get Aussie prime lamb, and it's not the one that the best stuff normally goes to China. So, you know, unless you know a farmer that's got maybe purebred like white Suffolk or Pole Dorset type breed fucking lambs, or they're crossbred with merino ewes, because they do produce quite a decent meat lamb for a bit cheaper way of doing it from someone, and it's grass. It's just grass fed, right? I don't think you can really beat that as far as meat really, personally for me. Some people say beef though, but done like the same way, kind of like really healthily, grass-fed, in a paddock, free, basically free, kind of. Yeah, I think that's where it's at. But you'd like want to do it yourself, and like, you have your little like, where you kill a sheep, it's like it's a prayer there. It's personal. I don't know, why can't I just like go to the government and go, look, I'm a first generation Australian, can't you just give me a block of land and I do my shit, like from my ancestors, like how they just got it? Can we just have it? Can I have that? Because my family's cooked. I'm waiting for cunts to die so that I can do it, which I'm gonna be too old for. So can I just like have a grant? Like, just give me the fucking title and I'll fucking meet some cunts to help me do it and everything. And it's legendary. And I'll chip in, like everyone chips in, I don't know, 10 grand or whatever. Fuck's sakes, there's nothing available, like, there's nothing to buy though, probably. Unless someone's sitting on something deliberately for that reason. Like, they don't want it, they're just sitting on it as an investment, and then, like, we'll just buy it and then pay it off over, like, 2 years or whatever. First couple of years, results should do pretty well to the point we'll have equity. Like, we'll be earning more than we would actually have to repay, like double, kind of thing. We could literally just pay it off or invest that other money back into the place, which is usually a very wise idea. Like, upgrade your equipment, do a yard sale, sell all the shit that you just got that was all secondhand shit like 2 years ago, and buy all brand new shit. Redo all the fences, just redo everything in like a few years. Have like actual cabins on there for the workers that may come and go. And there's just steady people there. It's like a fucking stoner commune farm fucking thing. Maybe on KI. Or just somewhere. It's a dream that we've all kind of had. I've heard other people talk about it. But how the fuck's gonna happen? Not now, obviously not now, not for a while. But we have to get onto that. Like, maybe it could be in Nimbin, around there. Something's gotta happen like that. And who cares? Who cares if the fucking cops come? Who cares if anyone comes? They'll be on our side. We'll be open about it. There's no bullshit secrets. We're starting anew. We're trying to bring back the old and starting the new. It's sort of a bit militia-y though. So we'll have our own, probably have to have our own like private security in some senses, because it will be a threat to some cookery people that fucking can't get out of their head out of their arse, or head out of the sand, that like we're all Australians. If you've got a fucking Australian ID, that makes you Australian. And then that means you have to go by the Aussie rules. The Aussie rules. What do we play here? We play Aussie rules. Isn't that the term for footy? The universal term that when you say what type of football, play Aussie rules, what does the rest of the world think? What does the rest of the world think of like our actual football? Like they probably, like a lot of people think we're kind of nuts because we don't use any body armor, gear, anything, and it's a weird mix of like sort of I guess soccer and rugby in a way, a weird thing that we created, and they're all fucking legends. Like to even get in that, to even get in it. You have to have pretty good genetics, you know, and connect like willpower, connection to the higher power. You can't train to be that good without the creator. He's the one that sends down the ether down through your fucking pillar of light through your fucking whole body. Or the thing. It's an androgynous thing. We keep saying it's a he, but it's actually a it. It's a they, a them. Anyway, that's how they go and pervert it, because it relates to Mercury as well, and Sirius, and the Sun, and this and that, and Venus, and this and that, and the Venus always ends up going back to relating to Sirius again, in a lot of senses, in some things. And sometimes you've got a lot of correlation between Jupiter and the Sun too. And the whole story, man, it's a story, it's a clock. We're living in this weird thing. And everything's perfect. You know, bro? It's perfect. It's all perfect. What's that light, man? What's that fucking thing floating around out there? Up there, wherever, whatever it is out there. What is that? Fucking flying around thing. Shout out Comet Ison. That was cool. I remember that. I remember Comet Ison. I was right into Comet Ison. That wasn't a comet. Kind of. It was a comet, but then it wasn't a comet. You know what I mean? I don't know. I really don't know. I just remember it, and it was weird. I was watching that. I was like tracking it and shit, and fucking watching it change shapes and do weird shit. And I filmed Venus with like a phone, and it doesn't look like what. Okay, that's just the optical effects and illusion fucking of the camera and the way light works. And no, it's a flickering orb, mate. Flickering orb with a circle around it. Fucking how do you make that into a sphere? Okay, but some people have seen Saturn as a sphere because they can see the rings, but it's still actually two-dimensional, isn't it? Looking like it's three-dimensional. I think that's an optical illusion. But it's really hard to say, isn't it? You've got the whole hexagram on fucking Saturn, but then that has to be a sphere for that to work. Or do you catch it at the right angle with the telescope and somehow it fucking... I don't know. Apparently we can't get past certain spots like the Venet, but there's fucking like satellites flying miles fucking away, still sending us shit, like they're taking a picture of it. So who took that? What satellite? So there's a satellite following the satellite, just to take photos of the satellite when it's going past things. Yeah, alright. Shout out Math Powerland with his guitar playing and rant video. When he re-uploaded it, the funny thing was, I think he didn't get enough views, so he just went copy of, and it was from his channel. I was like, right, and then he did it again, and I was just like, what is he doing? Fucking Math Powerland. He was one of the top flat earthers, like, when I began. It was him, Eric Dubay, J. Henning Kelloglia, and something Perspective, whatever it's called, but they went and changed their name, which I really didn't take notice of in that chat. I did. Bless me. Is there third? Usually there's three. Anyway, that channel changed its name, and I went straight to it, I think, and subbed to it. I think. I can't remember the name. Yeah, had all this fucking, like, perspective to do with, like, Vanishing Point and, like, just everything. I watched it all back then, like, late 2014. I was like, yep, okay, cool, this is actual science, like, and how the fuck can we not see, or how can we fucking see that, and like that, and all that, and like, it was confounding. So, that's it. Shout out to the Game Stalkers. Weird area. Weird. It's weird. 11 degrees, so it was fucking. It was gonna rain like 3 in the morning, pretty sure. Cool, it's still working. Amazingly. What's that? Pretty sure it's gonna rain. 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. No, yeah. The whole morning it's like 50%. It's fucking weird, man. My life. At least I've got a support worker thing happening, kind of. The guy left a message and I was like, I don't know, this guy sounds a bit weird, dodgy, a bit dodgy, but whatever. They're working for me, so they fuck up, bye-bye, and find someone else, replace them. Just tell them what to fucking do, and they go do it. Or they just do what I tell them to do. Nothing more, nothing less. Just what I want. Don't fucking know. They won't need a whole lot of chunk of the funding, and we can transfer it. I'll transfer as much of the funding to the things I want to transfer it to as I can, and whatever is allocated for whatever I just won't even need. I'll be like, alright, I'll do the bare minimum of whatever you need me to fucking do with that, and then I don't need to get it. Yeah. Good. Mad bro? Perfect. Wanna come in here? Fuck off. Unless you're a stoner, fuck off. So I really need like an NDIS support worker that I can hire as one of my main, like, or just one of them. Maybe like a cleaner, shopper, cooker person. Help me tidy up regularly, cook and clean, and drive me to training places and wait out the front and drive me home. If you can do that, give us a yell. In Adelaide. You have to be in Adelaide, the thing is, or you can fly here and work for me for around like maybe $500 a week minimum. Like, you might need a second job, but yeah, it's there. Yeah, I think that's good enough. hopefully that's good enough. I'll just keep praying and hoping and doing my thing. I'm already putting enough good karma. I'm trying really hard to do that. While when I do it, it's serious, man. So yeah, and repetition. No matter what, you have to keep doing, even though you're not gonna think you get anywhere. You just have to do it. I was pretty impressed with my walk home, actually. My walk home was impressive. Very impressive. I did some sketchy shit. There's a fucking sheer cliff face there. And I was just flying down. Like one wrong foot would be not fun. 222. Within 11 degrees. So we've got double one, triple two. Which is actually, there's another two, so that's 4 twos. Or 2, 4, 6, 8. The 8 again. The 8 again. George Vape Fiend. Puffco P Pro 3D XL Quick Start and User Guide. That's the new one. There's a new one. The mother truckers. I hope my doctor gets that. He's working on it. The legend. Shout out him. Could be the first in the country. You never know. Unless you go. Yeah, that'd be sick though. But yeah, fucking like all these dabs, man, and no actual dab rig. Right, well done. Yeah. So hopefully it's a puff cup. Because that's a really good way of medicating. Really quickly, easily, clean. A lot cleaner than any other method because you're actually using ISO like every hit pretty much. And then you just put your shit in there. Nothing beats a billy though, or a spliff, or everything else. Really impressed with this sharpness. And I wasn't thinking much of it because of edge geometry. It actually goes along with the edge pretty good. Very impressive. So shout out to that if you want something quick and easy, few blades, sharp and easy. Same ones that do this. It's actually the same colour. Exactly the same colour. I'm really impressed with that. Should've just got that. But I'll get these as well, because I mean that's good if you need to really get onto a particular spot. I think I've got an axe that I haven't sharpened. With an orange handle. A good camping axe, actually. Because you can kind of use the other end as a hammer. I think I still got that. I might clean up some of my tools. I've got like proper mining tools. You know, pike, that stick, fucking metal crowbar thing. Like, is it like East Wing or whatever brand? What's that brand? Est-wing, yeah, Est-wing, yeah, that's the thing. Gad pry bar, 18-inch Gad pry bar, beast of a thing. That's just the beast of a thing. Clean the tip of that up because I think it's carbon like type steel type of a thing. Scroll up with that. I think very useful. Metal is it solid metal? No. What's this steel? It's probably, I don't know, some kind of high carbon steel. I'll just get this and go steel. Oh, this fucks with me. Ah, God. Triple click. Yeah. Thank you. Steel. Oh, well, let's just go to their side. Surely they say. No, they don't say. Solid American steel. So it's like 316 or some shit. I don't know. No, it's not a stainless. Rusts. Someone can tell me what that's made out of. Good. They want 117 over here. That's cray. You can get it for 85. What's that longer? No, that's weird, man. Why on earth? You can just instantly save $30, like. Or actually, that's only no, it's still 20. One of them probably has free postage, and the other one doesn't. Though they do that. That's just off Google. So I've got one of them and a big mallet with a wooden handle. So you can like crack rock, move rock, chip it away, dig it up, sift it or scarify it, whatever that's called. Sift it basically, and then sluice. You use a sluice then after that. Get rid of all the big rocks, wash them till you have water in a bucket. I've got a bucket system. Very efficient for mining gold. I could do like 5 buckets of that in a go. Like it's pretty exhausting work. And then what should we do? Any suggestions? Chatty poos? Any chatty poos? Just me talking to myself. Yeah, pretty much. Welcome to the vlog. Hope you enjoyed it earlier. I said my shit. Irritating. Canberra's like 3 degrees, man. Oh yeah, and to drive to new places, to do hikes, walks. That'd be cool. Yeah. I could just keep doing here. Eventually, someone will fucking. Who knows? Oh, fuck my sleep pattern up. What's happened? If anything happens, there's a bit of a doom scroll. Five demonic instant coffee brands Christians should stop. Huh? And they've got Nescafe Blend 45. That's C.S. Lewis Legends channel 1 minute ago. Rightio. There's heaps of channels I'm not sub to, but there's heaps that I am. Third World Assassins toned it down a little bit. There's only an hour and 36. It does massive streams. Kind of hungry. Static in the Attic. This is nothing like. No, he's alright. Chaos in Canada today. Tornado. Hailstorm. Rah rah rah. I heard about all this thing with Trump too. It's a fucking Epstein files. Fucking. Oh, that and just pardon Hillary. Right. You know, and he just blatantly said that apparently. Like, yeah, oh no, I can't. Oh yeah, no. There you go, legends. There you go. So shout out all you MAGA Trump legends. You cooked. Throw the hat in the bin. Burn it. Do a ritual burning and show me the video of the burning of your hat, bro. You mad, bro? Perfect. You followed a pedo protector. Well done. I knew from the beginning. You didn't. You mad, bro? It's okay. I forgive you. As long as you get on the straight and narrow from here on, real G. We can go and follow the fucking wanker. Missed him by that much. Apparently. Was that the fucking movie effect? Reckon it was maybe a movie effect. And what was that nuke that went off? I mean, tsunami. And what was that thing that went off near Russia? Who did that? What happened there? Doom scrolling through the same videos because there's a bunch here I could click on. Like Jezza Chronic is live. Some people are just fools and God will. Huh, who's that? Who's that legend? What's going on there? Nothing. Black screen. Oh yeah, okay. What is it? God will punish them. Well, that's not the end of the title. Fuck. That sucks. Can't see the whole title. Well, I've got to have it over here then. And have a look at those. See if we can do that. See if it works. Feedback. It's weird how you get feedback with such a delay. But it's like it starts that. And then it gets closer. It just weirdest thing. What a legend. Fucking with the Chosen. Oh no shit, I'm a Chosen too. Huh. Yeah, I'll give him a like, yeah. Oh, did we already do that? I think I might have already done that. Oh, okay. Oh, did we already do that? Yeah, we have. Alright, cheers, legend. Oh, fucking. You go, Jezza. You go. I wonder what else is happening. I'm an addict. I went to my first swim. It's like substances alt. 4K? Oh no, that's info.
Title really says it all. I'm
an addict. So are we all. 9,000 gold. No evidence. Gold, silver, channel. Something to think about. Oh, there's Esoteric Atlanta. Has America ever been a Christian nation? Is the thumbnail, but the title's Has America ever been a Christian country? I don't have 48 minutes, babe. And I think she might be controlled opposition because she deleted her Somerset Belanoff video. She reckons she's like related to fucking royalty and shit, bloodline and shit. Well then why are you still alive? Because you deleted the fucking shit, like the real actual shit. Yeah. I actually dropped that in bloody Understanding Conspiracy, I think. Nobody said anything about it. Well, he didn't respond to it. I'm not sure if anyone else knows much about that. Glamourscalling.org. Glamour's Calling, yeah, Glamour's Castle, whatever the hell it is. Was there, and the Queen Mother, both like kind of lived there. One was born there, or they might have both been born there. There's a weird myth about that castle, about a mutant or something being kept alive in hidden away in like a dungeon kind of a thing. That was a mutant, one of their mutant kids or whatever. Because they're all full-blown inbred, and they'd normally just kill them, but I think that one they kept alive or something. Very strange, and it might be like haunted from the thing still, or I don't know. A bunch of weird shit. And the Hollydale Cafe, what is that? I wonder if that even has a search. No, I'm not even gonna fuck with it. I'm not even fucking with it. It's too fucking weird. Apparently she was friends with fucking... what's his name? One of the lead singers of some rock band, but I forgot the name. Led Zeppelin, the guy that did Led Zeppelin, and he was in the house of Aleister Crowley thing with the Loch Ness thing, that whole thing. And then they were like really good mates, and they played a game called like seeing who could push each other off a chair. Because they were both high up there. So that's some fucking weird shit. And then that whole thing, they'd send out messages like via this weird frequency telepathy type thing. And it's like weird because it's sort of technology that correlates to what kind of like what Donald Marshall was saying with the cloning shit. And and they could take you away in your REM sleep, and then you're all of a sudden just in this stadium, in a clone, being killed over and over again, and then you wake back up just in your bed. Your consciousness gets back transferred back into your fucking real body. And you just thought it was a dream. That was fucking insane, listening to his whole, whatever you call it, testimony, and how he got along with that, what's her face, Tia Tequila, and she claimed some of the same shit and said Donald Marshall was a hero and all this shit. He's written all these songs and shit. And actually someone mentioned something like that the other day on a stream. They said all the songs pretty much are written by like a few people. All the top pop songs. And he could be one of them. He could be like a patsy for it. That's the story, anyway. And he said Vril are like these fucking little monster, little fucking reptilian monster things that has a preposterous thing. They do this ritual where they get one of them from deep underground and they possess someone with it. They have them droned. They're called a drone, and the thing goes in through their eye and takes over their whole body, and they're fucking not a human. They're this thing that's inside them. That's now them. When I found out about that, it fucking freaked the fuck out of me. Like, still does a little bit. Because what if they could do that to people? What if my weird eye birth defect had happened to me in a past life, like the previous life, and I've got like the birth defect as the evidence of that happened to me before, and now I'm in this life with all that I've still got access to all that, but without the thing. Or maybe I had the thing. I don't know, it gets fucking weird when you know that, and if it's real, which it might be, because I've seen a weird picture that Donald Marshall would show of like this old black and white, like Freemasonic weird cult, like ritual thing where they're all in a circle, and there's just like, it's all made out of cement or fucking stone, right? And it's like steps that go up to this thing, and there's a dude like on a fucking wooden chair, fucking bound, blindfolded, with this fucking little box like in front of him on this bit of stone pillar thing. So he could be right. That's one of them weird old black and white photos that I've seen. Like one of the old weird black and white photos of the flat earth. And it just goes for fucking ages. Is that real? Or is that Photoshop? Well, what if we're just a puddle theory, you know? And there's like ice, and then there's another puddle somewhere with the sun going around it over there somewhere, with fucking the whole way that how our thing works, magnetism, with Mount Meru, the North Pole, and it like is a magnetic centre so the sun and moon can actually do their thing around that. What if there's more of them? And our stars are actually like this enclosed thing. I don't know. I think it's kind of like a bubble. I think we're kind of in some kind of weird inside of a sphere. But it could be like a weird half sphere thing. But then there's a world underneath us, right? I can't not get away from that whole theory. Summerland and the black sun, and it's inverted. You go down, gravity changes, it flips, and there's just a whole realm just down there underneath us. That's the real down under. And they call us the down under because we're supposedly upside down on the globe. But how does that even work? Maybe we just got the entrances. We've got like several major entrances probably to that under there, Agartha, Hyperborea, whatever it is. Summerland with the black sun, where it's daylight all the time, and huge plants and fucking huge everything, maybe. Rants with Jezza. Is it 3 in the morning yet? Can we start waving our wands? Do a cartwheel. Mr. Whirly Turly. Wait, did chicks in this world like approach men anymore? Is that just like a definite no-go? No. Like, if some chick sees you, knows you, that's what from seeing you, do they say hello? Or is that just, nah, they're waiting for you to say hello? I wanna know. Because like I would have thought back in the day, if a chick saw someone they were like maybe impressed or attracted to, they would introduce themselves, or try to, or at least maybe try and make them jealous, like one of Narc Survivor videos about how they put couples like in front of you deliberately to fuck with you, to make you jealous of that chick, or if you're a chick, the dude, and the other way. But it's not real, or I don't know. Or like if there's just a chick by themselves, but they think that maybe you'd like be a good partner, do they even fucking say hello? Or they just stand there and go, yeah, no. I bet you there's like heaps of women in my area that don't like the guy they're with. They're just like, this guy's a slack ass fucking loser. What have I done? And then they see me storming down the road, and then back storming down the road like hours later after me gotten, obviously if you've got half a brain, you'd know that I've gotten to a massive sweat and now I'm in there when it's fucking getting cold. And you guys are sitting around watching the news, having fucking dinner, fucking watching whatever bullshit. And I'm doing that. So that would impress people, right? And then what do? They just like gang stalk me. Not say hello. Like if this was Glenelg, that would have been noticed by now by like heaps of people. They've been like, yeah, fucking, you're doing it. Like I've had it one time. Early on in the piece, I said it was like this lady that, what did she say? Good job, and I was kind of thrown off by it. I was like, obviously this person may have seen me before. Like, that was like ages ago. I can do way better now. Way better than that. I was still kind of fucked up. I was saying to myself last night, I can't even remember what I was doing the first few times. I must have been all over the place. It's actually increased my like reflexes and like kind of foot-eye coordination, you'd call it. Very quick decision making of where to put your foot. Before it would have just been like fat, fucking fat. Now I'm just like analyze, bang, 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 bang. And I'm just like, I don't know, just fucking bring it on. bring it on. But we've got to get there. We've got to get. Yeah, got my own little motivational things. It's heaps fun. Got any water around? No, I have to go get it. I'll also get some blood too. I've got to like put it in the jar. It's like the most crap thing is down. Jezza's modern life. Jezza's modern life. This is kind of smokable, so I'm just going to water. Wonderful. We should get the ones from last night. Billy. Enough blackie in here. I'm just going to encase this in blackie. Please be kind of friendly. And just use something else for sacrifice one of them. Kind of curious. What is that? What's that got? The thing is, I don't have a fucking comb piece. What can we do? Can we do this? We could. But with. Whoops. Imagine doing that full through that. The mini. Tammy and Joyce is live, using magic mantras to shape reality. Cheers. There's actually should have given it a try here. Bit funky. Just let it do that. It's funky. Wow. Just give it a bit of a rinse. Could be. Rinsing should do. Been sitting there for a while. Oh. Won't really matter after a couple of hits, will it, legends? It's just gonna taste like Billy after that. That'll do. Chubbs does. It's got these weird holes in the bottom. Like it's actually sealed. See that? Sealed at the bottom. But it has these like it's got 1, 2. So it's sort of weird. They're like kind of stoker holes to me, like that. They're like really small holes at the bottom of that. One on each side of the thing. That's why it creates that chug. Cheers, pack 'em up, pack 'em up, pack 'em up. Actually, I think I know where my toilet paper is. I've seen it. If I left it. No, I fucking moved. Wow. It's just here. Well, I would have moved it back to somewhere here, wouldn't it? Logically. Oh no, I know what it is. I took it with me and I never used it. With me, but I didn't use it. Didn't need it. Take a poke. Cheers. Huh. 1 minute to 3. It's probably going to click over to 3 with 9 degrees while I have my hit. That's pretty cool. Witching hour. Cheers. Too milked. Too milked. Oh shit, that's gonna be good when it's cured. If I've still got something by then. I could start burping process if I wanted to. That strain really resets me, man. Maybe it's the soil and everything, you know, combined. Sucks, I don't know more seeds and that. And I didn't keep it going. I can't anyway. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with my CBD. It just makes you fucking, medicated. 3:18. Don't have the remote anymore. Did I take it with me? Probably did. Man, I hate the other. It's right in front of me, disguised. That's what happens. I got that many things. Got vapes. Fucking shit everywhere. This isn't even a vape I want. Don't tell me that's fucking vaping. No, that was water, I forget. I bet you saw these jabbed people too. I bet you they're all jabbed. I bet you the jab was like nanotech to like help mind control them to watch The Chosen. 303. Shout out my grandpa. Shout out the World War II legends. No comments, I'm just talking to myself. I'm gonna shh until someone drops a comment. Somebody's watching, so I hope you're having a good night. Late night hours. Tyler's Tarots, into that. Love stuff. That's the thing, I don't have anyone to even fucking give a couple of smokes to. That's how you keep mates. Don't even have a fucking mate to fucking keep. Did I not watch that one? Fucking missed one. Where is it? No. The narcissist is about to self-destruct. Yeah, 10 hours ago. Like, no shit. Oh, okay, cool. Alright.
Welcome again to another Narc Survivor. Survivor live video. This time at a park. Just travelled to another city. Dough.
Oh, it's cooked. Oh, they're cooking him?
Don't know if that's the right name for it, but that's what I'm gonna call it from now on. This is the garden dome, full of plants, flowers, and birds.
Oh.
And yeah, just
I've seen a bluebird. There's some other dude seen it. That was with someone. That was yesterday. And he was trying to take a photo of it. And I tried to, but I was too slow. Fucking bluebird, man. Epic.
walking around.
Blue Robin, or whatever.
I had my lunch. A tofu vegetable rice bowl. Sitting inside a hut, which was very relaxing. Very peaceful, I really enjoyed that. And saw lots of beautiful flowers as well. So far it's actually been a pretty good day. Not complaining at all.
Just tripped out.
But, it's a big but. What I can complain about is a lot of these comments that I'm seeing. And, you know, at this point, honestly, I'm amazed that I'm still seeing these comments. Because I've been making these videos now for years. And yet I still see some of you talking about how you see the narcissists moving on. How they seem so happy now with their new supply. Like everything's finally gotten better for them. They've forgotten about you. They're living their best lives. And, you know, what have we talked about? How narcissists treat people. How they treat their supply. How they treated you. The effect that they had on you. They destroy their supply. They ruin it.
Welcome to the war room. We're going to be deployed in 3 hours. Sit down, shut the fuck up, listen to the plan. 3 a.m. war meetings for the 6 a.m. assault on the target. Legends.
They don't take care of anything. They didn't take care of you. And yet initially they idealized you, pedestalized you. That's what made them target you. That's what drew them to you.
Snacks? Snacks.
And what you're seeing now, it's the same thing with this new supply. Yes, initially they propped them up on the pedestal, they idealized them. But come on, think about it. You think it's going to be that way forever? Every day, week after week, month after month, year after year? You think things are always going to be fine and dandy, perfect? It may have seemed that way initially with you and them. But that's just it. It only took a certain amount of time for them to change.
until they began devaluing you, turning against you. The narcissist will damage everyone they get involved with because they make it all about this image, their reputation. It's all about how people see them, what people think about them. That's what it all revolves around. Forget about your feelings, your needs, ambitions, goals, dreams, whatever means something to you, whatever you're passionate about. That goes on the back burner. That's the least priority, if it's even a priority at all. It just doesn't matter. And that is how they end up damaging you, ruining you, destroying you, as they did with me. Because everything is in reverse. They don't encourage or support you, validate you on what you feel, what means something to you, on your identity. They make you an extension of themselves. You become a part of them, rather than being your own separate individual person with their own separate feelings and needs. And that's how they end up destroying everything. It's what ends up destroying you. And even if you don't go along with it, well, what happens? They have a blackout mentality. You're either with them or against them. If you don't go along with them, if you don't become their narcissistic extension, as many of you didn't, you fought against it, then they fight against you. You become their enemy, their opposition. And then they seek to deliberately destroy you, intentionally, because you become a threat to the false image, because you're challenging it. You think something is wrong with it, you're no longer supporting it. And this is what happens to everyone who gets involved with them. And this is it, you know, have you ever seen a narcissist and their supply together in old age? They look miserable. They're not happy together at all. Because their partner, their supply, doesn't even know who they are. They've just become a zombie. All of the life has been sucked out of them because they had to, in order to align with a narcissist agenda. And they have no separate purpose outside of them. So this is what happens. This is how it goes. And this is why I don't want to see any more of those comments about the narcissist and the new supply looking good together. If they've moved on, if they're happy now. It may look that way. Of course, they want it to look that way to people. They have a false image. They have this reputation to uphold. So that's what they show to people. But that doesn't mean that it's what's really going on. It's the image. And that's what you've got to understand. Just like how people invalidated you, gaslighted you, didn't believe in what you were really going through. That's because they fell for the narcissist's false image. And not only that, but there's also something that most people don't talk about, is that there are multiple layers to the image. And different people, they reveal certain layers of what's going to be the best manipulation. So this is what they do. They erase your identity and they call it love. And so if you don't believe in it, if you don't think it's love, if you want to do your own thing now, if you want to focus on yourself, if you just want to do what you want to do, then you are a challenge to it. You are a threat. And they will seek to destroy you, undermine you. They're not going to support you in your independence, your autonomy. It has to align with them. It has to support them. It has to revolve around them. Around the false image, around looking good to people. And even with narcissistic parents, it's the same thing. You have to align with them to be their golden child. You have to think that everything they're doing is right. You have to support the image, you have to perform, and if you don't, you're scapegoated. It's the same thing in relationships. You can't have any separate identity of your own. You can't have any autonomy. They have to dominate you, control you, turn you into an extension of them. And that's just it. The moment that they do that, the moment that they've got you, they own you, they possess you, they lose interest in you anyway. They only care about the pursuit, and the moment that they've got you within their grasp, they lose all interest in you. That very moment that they feel like you're theirs, that you become their extension, they lose interest. They're no longer interested in you, they no longer desire you. And you get neglected. Are they left with nothing to do? But that's just it. You're meant to stay there. You're meant to sit on the shelf. They go out and spend time with their new source of supply now. And if you've got a problem with it, if you try to stand up and fight back against it, or if you don't just sit at home waiting for them to come home, and if you just go out and just do something by yourself, now you become a problem. Now they get paranoid, jealous, possessive, controlling. And that's when they go around and they start smearing you to everyone, talking about how you're abusive, you're being disloyal to them. And then what happens, you become an outcast, sometimes ostracized from communities. This is how it goes. And I remember speaking to an African lady in the US who went through this, who's very loyal and devoted to a narcissistic husband. And she was just put on the shelf while he went out with a new source of supply. And they tried to do her own thing. And, just trying to be her own self, develop her own identity instead of being who he needed her to be, so that he could feel whole, he could feel complete. And then she became a threat to him. And then he smeared her name. He sought to destroy her and her reputation, so that she couldn't leave him, she couldn't move on. Or if she did leave him, she left with nothing and with no hope for the future. And this is why I do what I do, to support those of you who are going through this. Because they're not going to support you. All they're going to do is use you, consume you. And they call it love. Destroying their identity, making you a clone of themselves. In their minds, that's love. Give us a thumbs up if it's making sense to you. This is what they do with every supply. And it's never going to change. It's never going to be different. What you're seeing with this new supply, have full control over it. They're going to dictate its everything. In the beginning, it's all about them.
Cooked it. And comes the fact. That's still searched. Searched. A really good way to dry it is hang it on a bottle. Boop. That'd be dry in the morning. It is the morning. 5 or 6 hours. Oh yeah. Someone pressed back on me. We're drinking melted peanut butter at the corner. Too much. I bought peanut butter, even though it's bad. Whatever. Hopefully that didn't fuck with anything. I don't know. I think I called it sort of. I only put too much honey on and it not looking. And it's like, whoops. What happened there, dude? press back on me, bro. I
Not
press
survive a live video.
I don't fuck with that. That's the cat fucking with it.
I'm gonna call it from now on.
Was that the whole thing? There's no way. Maybe it was the whole thing. 11 minutes?
Over it. They're gonna dictate the tip. You know, in the beginning, it's all about them.
Yeah, he got fucked with. Huh. How about that? And it says 2206. That's the same thing that's happened to me. That is the same thing that's happened to me. Lost my toothpick. Different times it gets cut off, but it's longer. Who would have got that reconnecting thing? I missed it. It's like for a split second, well, a second or two. Yeah, I've noticed. You think you're still streaming? Hmm? But you're not, unless you're monitoring it from another device. So either someone copied him, or like where he was or whatever, or YouTube did it, or the AI. I reckon it's just a new hack or whatever. You think you're still streaming or whatever. That's cray. 10 hours ago and it still says that. So is that like what happens with mine when I point them out? Are they still like that for a while? Like, it's not just me. Like, you can actually see the evidence of when it has happened to me, and I'm still streaming. The only way to fix it is to, when you catch it, completely close the app and then reopen it, go to live, and then resume. If it brings up that little white square where it's got end and resume, if it doesn't bring that up, it's in the ether, literally, or some server or whatever, however it works, uploading, but you don't get access to it until whenever, and then it's just there in your managed videos section. Like, wow, I didn't expect that, but yeah, that's what that is. Welcome to the YouTube streets. That's happened to me a whole bunch of times. I've lost count. I did have a count when it was like 2 or 3, and I was like, yeah, this is definitely happening. And it just kept happening, and I was like, okay. Sometimes it is based off what you said, too, so I'm not entirely sure what the fuck it is. You know? It's really, if that's what it is, it's hard to not trigger it sometimes. And it's just so weird. I think it is someone doing it too, but so I don't know. I don't really care. It probably is. Could be the latter more, you know? Especially when I did my stream earlier, and then I got weird glitches. If everything runs smooth, then I know nothing's happening. But if something happens, didn't even want to do that Myers-Briggs test thing again. I'm just like, fuck, should go to find out. Update it, It'll probably come back as the same result. Like INTP or INFJ maybe. Might have some feelings now, who knows? And be more judgmental. Who knows? I think then you need to really do it once though. Because you kind of know how it goes then, and it can affect the results. If you do it genuinely one time, that's what you are, I reckon. Like an IQ test, some of those you can just kind of guess instead of actually properly thinking about. Anyway. Let's see what home gives me on the TV. That same one. 22 minutes and 6 seconds. Except when you click on it, it'll be 11.
Welcome again to an
11:45. Weird. Pretty weird. Tyler's Tarot. Jezza Chronic. I don't know. The 10th one of being recommended or something. Getting like all the top narcissist. Occult Rejects, the Awaken podcast, 33rd parallel at Stargates. 10 a.m. 3 days. Ex-Bikey exposes the dark truth about Australia's underworld. TJ. 2 days ago. Interesting. Gang stalking of targeted individuals. Was that the one I had in my watch list? My history? There was one. Oh, there's another one. Check that out. It might have been that. There was one that was 55 that I thought. God. Probably not might get back to it. Guided meditation for scapegoat survivors of narcissistic abuse. Live Art Florentina. What?
Give yourself permission to relax and rest. And bring your attention to your physical body. Feel the sensations where your body touches the ground or what supports you. Maybe you feel
It's right at 3:30 it gave me that. It's just spun out, mate. Just spun out. Like the AI algorithm. It's just spun out. It's just... I can click on any one of these things. It does get it wrong a little bit, but holy fuck, the amount of like, just like, yep, okay, yep. Him to the fallen. What? It's from a film or something. Well, I put that 3 times. White noise, black screen. White noise, black screen. White noise, black screen. Okay. If it's just 3. Imagine that's what it sounds like if you're an eagle. Whatever they do. I don't know. What do they do? Some squawk. Practicing with this yesterday. It's really quick. Transition. Oopsie daisy. I got peanut butter. Cobra. Soldier means soldier. I'm bored, so long. There's white noise and there's pink noise and there's another one. Oh my god. Square wave, like sawtooth wave. You got the sine wave, and then you got like different waves, whatever. Cheers. Oh, we're in trouble now, legend. We're in trouble now. Got that happening. You. That's a perfect screwball. Back off. If it ain't got tracks on it, I'm not interested. That's better. A little bit of shit on this And we were a dumbass. We left that in there. Jezza, what are you doing? I sort of, in a way, I sort of preferred it when it was still moist, because like I don't get that thing anymore as good, where I can vape it and then use those bits to chop afterwards for a joint or a spliff. You don't get that. That's only short-lived. Like, yeah. Once it starts to dry, you don't get that anymore. So there's that. There's that. Turn that on. It's turned into a 3 sesh. The sesh never ends until I decide it ends. Which could be any moment. Could be any moment, or it could be like forever. Welcome to the Jezza Chronic. You like that? The Jezza Chronic? I thought that was pretty cool. The Jezza Chronic. After 1 month of walking, you get your free Kyoto 2 Scout carry. You never know when a twig might get in the way. Or you need to cut some thing. Bushwalking, mate. Bushwalking. Shout out to Legal Aid, whatever they call it. Legal Aid Association, or whatever. South Australia, or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, it's clause 9, isn't it? That's sport and recreation. But like I found that out, I read the actual thing afterwards. Legends. Legends. You legends. That's heated up, probably. I'll give it a bit longer. It's just good how this sort of sits like this on my shoulder. Like I can just lean on there, like that. See how that, yeah. Still good? Are we still good? I hope we're still good. Like that. See how that, yeah, you can hear me with that going on. Right? We're still good. I hope we're still good. Pretty good actually. Waves and shit. You can go there. I could even put this. So it's not that much that. Rubbish. That white one. That's normal. What the flaming hell is going on here? Hang good. Cheers. Come on there. Alright. Yep. The screwball screwed me. You know, I've noticed like with the walking, it gets easier. Like even after you've done the first one, like you can stop for like ages. Do like I don't know, a third decent walk, and then just stop and chill. And then when you go walking again, it's not that bad. Like further on, it's a bit bad at the start, but then further on, like I don't know. Breathing becomes like more normal. Yeah, it's weird because your body's already like fucking warmed up or whatever, so it doesn't need as much oxygen all the time, or you've just got like you're breathing better or something. I don't know, it's weird. But at the start, it's always a bit of a fucking thing, and then towards the end of that, it's like a thing. And then you chill for a bit. And then you go, and then you just like, by the end, in like a, fucking, I don't know, can't really explain it. Look, when I was at Glenelg, I used to do 3Ks like on flat ground, and that was enough for me. I was done. Now I do like that easy, but like it's cookery or further, and it's just all yeah. I don't like that. Pretty sure I haven't been this fit in my life, except for maybe when I was at school. Like in high school or whatever. Pretty sure I could like run someone down, like some idiot. They would gas out eventually, and I'd be on them. I'd just be on them. Like I got more adrenaline. Like they would have adrenaline, and yeah. Anyway. Probably could if under those circumstances, especially if it was like my own kid or some shit. You know, you just would pull out miraculous shit. And like I've already, like, before I wouldn't be able to do that, I don't think. I could get close to it, but I wouldn't have the cardio. I don't know what it is like professionally, like with gym people, like how long it takes from someone to be complete, like couch potato kind of thing, to full-blown fixed cardio. I don't know what the time frame of that is. It's like a certain amount of weeks, right? Anyway. Yeah. There's some parts like kind of do more muscle workout, like if you went slow, sort of thing, instead of fast, because that's more of a cardio thing, you know. Yeah. But I've got to make sure I do that to keep my heart better. That's what people always said. You know what the weird thing is? You know the weird thing is? Like spiritualists say like, oh, you got to get your heart right. Well, what if the truth of that is actually like cardiovascular fitness? So if you actually strenuously with the heart, like fucking, they say 20 minutes. I reckon it's like double that or triple that. Like if you can do an hour of full-blown cardio workout, like you're gasping for air every day, then I don't know what I was going to say. Yeah. Just, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Toasted. I might cruise. Do you reckon I should cruise? Whoever's there watching, shout out to you. I've got a silent, secret admirer happening, I think. You know, I've got enough hair at the back there to actually make a little mini rat's tail and then continue it. Nah. Like shave my head and just have this fucking plaited fucking thing coming out of the back. Did that once at fucking primary school. It didn't last for long though. I ended up shaving it off, the whole thing. I went back to fully shaven. Tripped some people out with it, but can't do the mohawk anymore because I already lost the fucking top. I could do a rat's tail. I'm tempted actually because it could be just like one last little like weird thing I could do with my hair. Fucking just a big fuck you to the world. And then just like go back to regularly shaving it, you know, or whatever it is, number 1 or 2 or fucking whatever. Basically with the clippers with no thingamajiggy on the clippers. No thing, whatever they call that. It's usually a 0, but like, I don't know. It's like sometimes it's like a half, whatever it is. There used to be numbers. Anyway. Just do it myself every day. It's easier when you have like electric shaver. I had one of them for a while. I had 2 of them. Like with the round little things. But they clog up and they're like a lot to keep clean and they're a bit of a pain in the ass. And like after you've been using a razor on your head for a while, it's fine. It's just the first few times because there's like, I don't know, sores or whatever, and like they just heal over or whatever. And, I don't know, a few times I kind of nicked myself pretty bad when I was shaving my head with the razor. but I just put tissue on it and it would dry and heal and whatever. So then after a while it was just fine. Like, I don't know, the sun, like, I don't know, fixed it, or like this repeat shaving and like the wearing, like you just, like, you toughen the skin up, like, by just touching it and shit. Like that. So you can see I can't do the mohawk. I'm a weird jester dude now. I could do like fucking weird side shit as well, you know? Or just dye it and have it like a little weird thing going around. Little weird little plaits coming out like all around in like a half headband thing. Just like dyed fucking bright blue or some shit. Like the royal blue, just the normal blue. It's like long out at the back, you know. I can like almost group it. I can almost group it together, pretty much. Like, yeah. Been ages, and this is fucking huge. Fucking huge. I might have one more fucking durry and then cruise. I think I still got this. I'm savouring it. I might take that for a wander. It is kind of the best thing, you know, to have a sesh. Okay, it's easier than fucking rolling or whatever. It's a bit more like all in one thing. My legs are always tight as like fucking. I need to figure out how to work my upper body more to do weights. I gotta start like doing weights or something. That's the only thing I'd really use the gym for, probably. Like a gym is whatever all the upper body like machines are, all that. Yeah. I think that's all I really need from the place, from those regular gyms. There's those different machines like they've got that you can work upper body, like the shoulders and all the arm muscles and shit. And they do the chest like, and stuff like that as well, I think, some of them, or whatever. And then I could go. I wouldn't even need to do anything else there. Probably. It's already got my balance back, you know, like balance or whatever that is, equilibrium or whatever that is, like where center is. I've centered myself, physically centered, kind of. It might look like I do like weird angles and shit, but I know which way is up and down. I'd probably That was fun last night, coming down. You did different steps. I could see how people jog that. Jogging wouldn't be that hard, but you wouldn't be able to go far. As far, I don't think. Like a 12k jog through like hiking, whatever grade 4 is and shit like that, would be like nuts. I don't think that's doable, like in a decent time. You have to be like fit as, like really fit. But I don't know, I think it might be better, like, I don't know, I think you might get fitted by like actual, I don't know, not jogging. Kind of close to a jog, but not a jog. Sometimes it is a bit of a sort of a trot, because you're going down, you want to keep going, so it's weird. You can take leaping bounds, or you can do these little trot steps, you know, and it just depends. And if it changes to like different fucking whatever angle, fucking heaps good, man. It's just fucking heaps good. It's heaps good. Heaps good. I think Sonny likes fucking hiking. He mentioned it somewhere in a stream that I saw. If anyone knows who Sonny is. Yeah. It's probably like the ultimate form of fucking something, fitness, something, whatever, something. That and probably swimming, probably. But I'm still pretty sore. Pretty sore. I was going to measure that. I might do it whenever I do it. What it was, on the way back. Alright, guys, recruit. Oh, there's people watching now. Do you want to chat or not? No chatty poos? No chatties? I'm going to cruise if no one wants to chat. I've got nothing else to add. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Maybe go back to sleep. Maybe I'll just have a fucking couple more bongs and go to bed. Maybe, I don't know. Back to bed. Like cry myself to fucking sleep like I did before. My 2 fucking cheese sandwiches. No, I'm alright now, I've had that vow, but like now I'm just completely fucked. My body clock. And I don't have coffee. I've drunk the rest of that there, so unless I get more coffee. I'm sort of yawning there now. People probably watching me that have still been up, maybe, all night. Shout out to you legends. If not, if you're just getting up, or wherever you are, shout out to you too. Yeah, I just gotta try and keep my head together because I just don't know. Like, it's hard to deal with not knowing where you're going. Not knowing where you're going for like, until you know. Like, I've already dealt with this. And it should have been easier. It should get easier. And it's like almost identical, like in a different way, but like same just weird deceit and like gaslighting sort of thing. Anyway, hopefully it just gets better. If I've got to go, I got to go, and if it's better, it'll be better. Hopefully. Well, it will. It should, like it always has been. It's just been hard. It's been harder getting there each time. So like I learn like massive lessons, but then once I'm there, it's epic. And then I just got to realize that like that's probably not forever. There'll be more lessons and leaving more lessons, you know. Unless it's somewhere forever, unless I can get my actual piece of this world forever as the next move. No fuck knows how to get that. You know, pretty hard to do that when you're on your own and you've been abandoned. And it's like you're just waiting. Like those people could do a lot and I could be a lot. You know? Fuck, man. There's so many different areas of that. And it just seems like I get absolutely no respect. Like for anything. Really. Like a little bit here and there. It's just like, yeah, what am I actually doing? What am I actually doing? You just live for yourself and all this shit and get by, you know. I'm starting to think my pa was actually like heaps more of a legend that I never even got to know because I was just a kid, you know. And it was kind of secretive, but I don't know. I reckon it was probably like pretty decent, actually. And I want to know what his dad was like, and I want to know what like all these older people, shit that I'm from, like, you know. There's no way I could have been able to just do what I've done. Unless it's for like them that got me here, you know? Anyway. Should probably do that genealogy fucking thing. But like just the paperwork, not the fucking blood test thing. I can figure a lot of it out just with records. I reckon. Anyone else could too, probably. For me or for anyone else. Whatever themselves, you know. To a certain point, I suppose. To a certain point, and then that's as far as you can go with it. They don't have the record, they don't have history record, like they don't have records for that area. They just sort of migrated there or whatever as a group or whatever, or some shit. Or it's part of some boat or whatever they were on, or place that they were from, a city or whatever, and it just ends there, sort of, you know. Anyway, Cat's gone mental. I just wondered what happened to that mouse that she caught and then let go. I always wondered what happened to that. Fucking cats, man. They'll catch something and then bring it to you, and expect you to kill it. It's like, no, you're a cat. Why the fuck did you just do that? And it was right near the door. She was actually inside when it happened. It's the flukiest shit ever. Anyway, fucking tripped out. Shout out to you, whoever's there, because it's not just me. There's one gone. Have a good night. Hope you're having a good night. I'm gonna cruise. I don't know what I'm doing. Might come back later. Get bored. I've got nothing to do really, apart from like a massive tidy up and fucking stupid other shit I have to do. Like around here, the fucking stinging metal bullshit. Just go out there and just go hack it. With the creator too. Since that just like destroys the whole tiny little thing. Or just secateurs. It's pretty easy to use the secateurs and gloves, because then I can actually like grab chunks of it all at once and just cut like that. It's probably better. Anyone gonna chime in? No. Alright, I'm gonna cruise. Thanks for coming in and dropping out. I'll see how many did that at the end. Maybe like 15 views, and I'm like, oh, cool. Anyway, peace out, legends. Enjoy it on the rewatch. Stay magical and stay toasty. Jezza out.